Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
Well, throughout June, I talked about the potential for rain during the month of June at any point in the time. That was a dry month. We didn't have the storms that we had the past 2 years. But boy, usually when you hit the 4th of July weekend, you turn the corner and the heat is on, and that is certainly going to be the case as our temperatures will be rising. Start off tonight with this beautiful view of the sunset here, a time-lapse view just a little while ago. Sun setting still at 9:30. Notice a few high clouds off in the distance there. We will have some of those clouds increasing overnight tonight. The view from the Village at Meridian, and it is bustling out here. I'm sure this is what it'll be like all summer long. Folks really enjoying themselves, enjoying the fountain show down here. A lot of people were hiding in the shade earlier today, but of course that sun down now. It is more comfortable. 87 warm degrees. The wind is now calm. Humidity at 14%. Now tomorrow night at this time, or close, a little earlier than this, the God and Country Rally going on in Nampa at the Idaho Center outside there. It is going to be hot. It's going to be close to 100 degrees. Now later at night it gets nice, but I'm telling you, this will be one of the hottest ones we've had in years. Hopefully we'll get a few clouds to dim that sunshine, but just remember, water and shade, and try to find some air conditioning every once in a while if you're out in this heat. When you first get the heat, you got to get acclimated to it. And here's the way you get acclimated to it right here. Go up to Payette Lake, 67 degrees. It was 83, not a cloud in the sky, calm winds most of the day, a beautiful day and beautiful weather right now up there in the McCall area. Here's the core of the heat, the red showing up right here just to our west, what we call the thermal trough, or a ridge line in the upper atmosphere. The bottom line is it's a central core of heat right here, and that's going to go just to the west tomorrow, and that's important. If it goes just to the east, the temperature drops. If it stays just to the west, the wind feeds into it, and a southeast wind is a warmer wind for us than a westerly wind, and that's why that light southeast wind, then in the afternoon, the northwest wind, which normally forms, will try to form. They'll cancel each other out. The winds will get lighter later in the day, and it will get really hot. Temperatures, instead of being 96, will be close to 101 tomorrow. Want to remind everybody about the Fizz Boom Read program, a great program going on tomorrow at the Middleton Public Library. This is 1:30 to 2:30 tomorrow. Animals from the Canyon County Animal Shelter in town. This is their interactive science presentation. We'll try to get a camera there for you. And I will be at the Eagle Public Library next Wednesday. I'll tell you more about that coming up tomorrow. In the meantime, Redfish Lake over the holiday, mostly sunny skies. You can't beat this forecast. 40s in the morning, near 80 in the afternoon. Absolutely delightful. Fairly light winds, and I don't really see a threat of thunderstorms. Just a couple clouds possible around on July 4th. Long Valley could be a couple of clouds around with a slight chance for a storm tomorrow and Thursday. But 4th of July weekend, look at this. Sunshine, lows in the 50s, highs in the 80s. Fireworks likely in Cascade, Donnelly, and McCall, and the weather could turn out to be absolutely perfect. Not so perfect in the North Carolina coastline here at Cape Hatteras, as Tropical Storm Arthur likely to become a hurricane over the next couple of days as it strengthens. Winds now 50 miles an hour. Could be a Category 1 storm as it goes just offshore here, heading into Friday morning. In the meantime, here it is right now. It's getting more organized as everything wraps around the center. It will track to the north, and they will have issues back east, while we will just have heat here in the west, with temperatures right now in the 80s and clear skies. Dry weather means red flag warnings to the west of us, where lightning will likely form. You see the clear skies here now, but all this moisture to the south here, these storms die out tonight. This cloud cover drifts over us and breaks up tomorrow, so it will be partly cloudy for a time tomorrow, and the sunshine will build in as well as the day progresses. More storms could form in the central mountains tomorrow, but that may be the last threat of storms coming in for a while. As we see that push on through, then the sunshine returns right on the other side of it. So the Treasure Valley forecast for tomorrow, I've got sunshine, but I think it'll be partly cloudy in the morning. Sunshine midday, partly cloudy in the afternoon. High temperatures topping 100. A scorching hot day coming up tomorrow with a breeze in the morning, a little bit lighter winds during the afternoon, but a lot of heat there, a lot of thermals going on, as we call it. Temperatures near 90 in Long Valley, near 100 in Garden Valley and Idaho City tomorrow. Not escaping the heat at 4,000 feet, folks. You got to get up to around 5,000 feet just to get into the 80s. 83 at 6,200 feet in Stanley tomorrow. Sun Valley, you'll get well above that. And look at this, mid to upper 90s in the Magic Valley with sunshine, partly cloudy skies at times. My extended forecast, not much cooler on Thursday. I've got 97, but we're still talking heat. And then near 100 on the 4th of July. If you go back to 2009 and look at those last 5 or 6 years, we have not had temperatures at 100. They've been less than the 90s, and so this would be one of the hottest 4th of Julys in years. Keep that in mind. Lots of water. If you're heading out to the park to watch the fireworks,
yes,
we will be there.
Yes, we will be there.
You and I will be there.
We need those big floppy hats, huh?
We need some floppy hats during the afternoon. You want to get a couple of those for the live shots?
We'll look for them. Thanks, Scott. Coming up next on today's 6 on Your Side. It took 2 hours of play, but ultimately the U.S. couldn't squeak out another win in Brazil. We'll break down today's heartbreaking World Cup loss.